Hey everybody, what's going on? It's a little screwed up. Sorry. Is it working, Dish?
Not on my end yet, but it says live, so it must be working.
All right. Georgie, what's up?
What's happening?
Not much. Are we all here? We're live, by the way, Georgie.
Oh, cool.
So what I did, folks, is I need a spot here. What I did, folks, is I hooked it up on my computer and then I sent a link to my cell phone. So I sent a link to my what do you call it, and then picked it up with my cell phone. Just so we can do this because I was going crazy and I fell asleep.
No.
Yeah, I was out like a goddamn light. Oh, and Dish, remind me before I go to bed tonight to friggin'
Turn it off.
No, her phone number's wrong on my phone.
Okay.
That's why you wouldn't answer me. I'm like, I text you. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe she don't like me tonight. Oh, well, maybe she's sleeping. Or maybe she's out with her mom. Or what? I'm like, okay.
Me and Dish was like, have you heard from Mikey?
I know it, right? It's like George is like, I hope he's okay, and I'm like, me too.
Oh, I was pissed. I overslept.
I was thinking in the back of my head, either he got arrested for peeing out his truck door or he fell asleep.
No, I wouldn't. Would I do something like that now?
Yeah, and I figured he might have fallen asleep. I tried calling him, but it didn't go through.
So what I originally tried to do was, it's going to echo because my thing wasn't on. Watch this on YouTube. Oh, good. I grabbed it. Didn't echo.
Woo!
Cool. Score for me. I tried to get on my wife's computer. It's really not a computer. It's a Chromebook. And yes, there's a difference. It's half the size of this thing. And it's a school thing. So when I tried to log on my YouTube account, they wouldn't let me.
Okay.
So I'm like, you mother.
Right.
So then I said to Dish and Gunpowder Beauty, hang on, let me try something. So I came downstairs and here I am. Happy Easter, everybody. Passover, whatever we well, we still got 11 minutes, but what the hell? Whatever we celebrate. Actually, Passover's going on right now, ain't it?
Yeah, the day of Passover was last
Sunday.
Last Monday.
Monday?
Yep.
And it ends on Tuesday, right?
It ends at the last day of unleavened bread starts at Sunday at sundown.
Sunday at sundown, okay. Why did I think it was Monday?
Because it basically goes in through Monday.
Okay.
And my calendar that I keep's just a little bit off from the rabbinical calendar.
Yep.
Because they believe that you have to cite the new moon in Israel, and it's kind of hard to see a new moon when the new moon is actually no moon.
Right.
So there's can be a 1 to 2 day variance in there. I don't know. Don't bother me.
So I apologize for being late. I did. Fell right to sleep. Stop, what are you doing? Didn't I? Oh, shit.
Stumpa.
Stump a lumpikins.
Give me 1 second, kid. Now that you're finally fucking home and not on the road. What are you, off my thing, you prick? Oh, no, there you are. Well, I had to type in his real name.
Oh. Gotta hate
And I want to yell at him, too, because I'm not seeing his, what do you call it no more, either. I thought he got rid of me on Facebook. I'm not seeing his posts anymore.
I see his wife's. I don't think he really posts that much. Tammy does, but
it says get notifications. You know the check marks on your thing?
Yeah.
When you click on his name, you know? So it says check mark, get notifications, check mark, close friends. Then it says acquaintances, add to another list, and then unfriend, but it's not unfriended.
Right.
I don't know. I will never understand YouTube, friggin' Facebook, none of them. I don't know what Steve's talking about. Well, maybe he's right. The 3 lines are still there, but it's just to put people in timeout and remove moderator, I guess.
Stump says I'm still working every day. I wondered about that.
Well, I just sent you a link there, Mr. Stump.
Well, my background check finally came back for my new job, so hopefully I should be hearing something either Monday or Tuesday.
Nice.
When are we supposed to get Trump's checks?
I don't know. I'd rather get a regular paycheck. That way
Well,
I
me
know it's
too.
going to keep coming in.
Oh, wow. I forgot. I can go outside and smoke now. Watch this.
Trump checks aren't supposed to be coming in until May, I think. They'll be distributed depending on what you make. Depends on what week it's gonna come out. So if you make under 30,000, it'll be at the beginning of May, and then 40,000, 50,000. It's each week after that.
Oh,
Well,
crap.
he better hurry his fucking ass up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's guns to be bought, knives to be bought, ammo.
Yes. Yeah, campers.
Yeah, Dish, there are knives to be bought.
Yes, there are knives to be bought.
Horse to be spent on. No, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Wait till I tell your wife how you're talking about her.
Hey, I'm on it. Good to see
Hey,
you.
just let me
I'm
know
on
if anybody shows up. I'm just coming outside to have a smoke.
it already.
To
If
have a
Stevie or
butt.
Stump shows up, I'll have to run downstairs and at him. You know what's funny? When you're walking and you got your fucking reading glasses on, you're all fucked up. Whoa, that hurt.
You ought to try doing it with trifocals there, Mikey.
Wow.
Yeah. I was at the knife grinder tonight and I was like, what? Oh, nope. Getting it just right. And when I'm looking at the bottom of it right there, shit's flying up under my eyes. And I messed up my slit joint that I was making tonight.
Oh, no.
Guess how much messed it up?
How much?
8 thousandths.
That's all.
Yes.
Oh,
Eight.
no.
8 thousandths, and it's completely useless now.
Oh, no.
So that's all right. I get to start on a new one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ditch.
Yes.
Do me a favor. Because
Yeah.
obviously, I'm outside having a cigarette.
Yes.
Can you tell people who's ever in the room that I said hello? Like who's ever, like do what do you call it? Like, let me know who's in
A
there.
roll
and tell
call?
them to hi.
Yeah.
But I'm outside and I can't get onto the thing.
All right. We got wonderful P. NASCARs, my buddy. And we've got
First,
P2E, Prepping to Endure. Wonderful Stumpa. I'm on it. 135, Big Hugs. And in here we've got wonderful GI Customs, the best knife maker in the world.
Shit.
Miss Gunpowder Beauty. Our host, Mike DeLucia. And more.
cool. Thanks, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
That's the first time I've ever seen Georgie turn red.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Susie. Hello.
Hey, Sue, how are you?
Hey, Sue. I'm on it.
I think Stevie fell asleep. So it's late. I won't wake him up.
All righty.
Wait a minute. He's been pulling vampire hours here lately.
Yeah, so I'm up till 5 now because I fell asleep watching Survivor Man's hour long, what do you call it? And that was at, let me see, I texted Stevie at 8:20 and I got up at 5 minutes of 11. So I'll be up till about 6 o'clock tonight.
I
This morning,
texted I texted Stevie earlier and he said he hadn't heard from you.
Yeah, because that was in between the time that I was sleeping and I texted him because I wanted to do a test with him on the computer, you know?
Okay.
So I texted him, I was like, hey, you there? Because I was going to see if he had any time. I was going to do a dry run,
Okay.
you know?
It's never good to go in dry, Mikey.
Yeah, I know. But what are you going to do?
That'll get you not a second chance.
So Stump, is anybody down below? Is Stump down below? Anybody down below?
Nobody has wrote anything in there yet.
Of course, we can't tell if anybody's down below either.
Why not?
Because
They have to write.
Yeah.
Sorry, George. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No.
So if anybody's down below, please, because I'm on my phone, so I don't get the alert. Please,
Oh,
Text in the private chat.
Stump said
Yeah.
he's medicated at the moment.
okay, that's all right, Stump.
I must be too because I read mandated.
I'll be medicated here in a little while.
Dish, honey, just say no to crack.
Okay. I'll do that.
Hey, GP.
How you doing?
I good, baby. How you?
Hello. So, hi, Ron. Mr. Ron T. Sawyer's in the house.
Mr. Sawyer, how the hell are you, sir? Well, at least the wind stopped. Did the wind stop where you guys are? The wind stopped here.
Yeah, and then it clouded up. Supposed to rain here in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's clear as a bell here now, but I'll just jinx myself because the last time I was out here at night and it was clear as a bell, it was fucking pouring the next when I woke up. So we'll see what happens. You know.
My daughter did pretty much did Easter egg hunting and all that stuff for my grandbaby today due to the rain tomorrow. But so I got to see all kinds of good pictures of her running around the yard with a grocery bag.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. And Katie wasn't feeling too good, so we were going to go over there because it wasn't going to be but just my daughter and her fiance and just a couple of people, my grandbaby. But my wife's like, I don't feel good. I'm like, oh shit, you done got the Rona.
Right. I hope not.
Oh, not either.
What I do with my Pepsi?
Because my wife's an awful pissy sick person.
Uh-oh. Well, that's no good.
No. I just get needy. You know, I get the man flu. I'm like, get bad me.
Right.
She's sick and she's like, get away from me.
There's my Pepsi.
Yes, you're a royal princess of darkness.
Yes.
All right, so nobody's down below, so that's all right.
After hearing that, GI, I don't feel so bad now.
Why are you the same way?
Pretty much. Don't look at me. Don't touch me. I don't want coffee. Don't look at me. Just leave me alone and let me just leave.
Well, see, I used to be that way. When we first got together, I mean, it's kind of like our roles reversed. Because when I was sick, I just leave me alone, let me go in a room by myself. And I guess I just got dependent and emotionally attached to that poor woman.
Hey, Dino.
Well, after my back surgery, I had a back surgery right after we got married. No, right before we got married. And she took care of me. And
So that honeymoon sucked, huh?
Yeah. And I never had anybody take care of me, because my mom's one of those people. Oh, you're sick? Sweat it out. You get better.
Nice.
Yeah. But and I'm like, ooh, Somebody's willing to take care of me? Let's eat that up.
Eat it up good. Good to see you, Dino.
What's up, Dino?
Late.
How are you tonight, sir? Oh, I can't see that. Oh, there we are.
I'm on it. You gotta watch your zinc intake because it is a heavy metal, and while zinc does boost your not your metabolism, but your immune system. If you take too much of it, it can send your immune system into overdrive, and it will kill you.
With the coronavirus, though, there was a doctor that did come out. He was talking about the Schweppes tonic water or whatever, and taking the zinc together. And you take a high dose of the zinc because it's going to help kill off the virus.
That's because it boosts your natural immune system. See, the same thing, and why I say that is like, galvanized steel, galvanized pipe, all that stuff. All the galvanization is it's zinc coated. And if you burn zinc or burn something galvanized, it releases the zinc into the air. And just what's released in the air gives you something called metal fume fever, which will kill you in about 2 to 3 days.
Wow.
Because it sends your immune system into hyperdrive, and your immune system actually kills you.
I don't know. I'm probably one of the weird ones. I'd probably rather try that before I'd try Gates vaccine that he's pushing.
Yeah. I just say in moderation.
Yeah.
100 to 250 milligrams is not going to kill you. But it's say if you drank 5 or 10 of those a day, as some people who are a little OCD with things may tend to do. I mean, it's like you can take too much colloidal silver. Colloidal silver is good for you. But if you go overboard with it, oh, okay. Yep, stump fume fever is nasty shiznit.
Never heard of it.
Yep. That's why welders that weld galvanized stuff, they have to wear respirators.
Okay.
Pissa. Now I'm
Yes.
happy.
What, Milo? Is it time for your midnight snack, buddy?
I did everything. I plugged my phone in. Hey, I was wondering if somebody can do me a favor. Stevie just texted me, but I forgot what I texted him. So, can you just text him and let him know that he's got a link if he's so.
Oh, I can't text him. I'm on my phone.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Hey, Shalisa.
And if he doesn't let me know, and that way there, I can have Shalisa on. That's the only problem is I'm taking up 2. So, you guys, if you're wondering how I'm doing this and why my little square here is smaller than everybody else's,
Genetics.
because this is my cell phone, and I'm down below on the computer. Oh wait, but I should still be able to have Shalisa in here, right? Because you can be down below, you just can't be up top,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. My bad then. Shalisa, hang on. Uh-oh, where's my cursor? Oh, no way. Please tell me that's not going to happen to me. Please tell me that this shouldn't happen.
You'll
What?
find it. You'll find it.
No, I thought I lost my cursor to my laptop. Like I thought it was broke. Oh, it is. You
Right.
know why? You know why? Because F2 is being pushed down. Whoopsies.
Hello there, Milo.
Yo,
Hey, kitty.
Aw.
he's been a different cat since his sister and best friend passed away.
Oh, poor baby.
Him and his sister was what you call a bonded pair.
Yep.
So he's been up mine and Katie's butt 24/7.
Oh, he's so lonely.
Yeah, I want to
Shirley,
get
sorry.
him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, buddy.
Shirley, so I just sent you an what do you call it?
Link.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I want to get him a friend, but I'm not sure how well he would do with a new cat in the house.
Get him a mouse. They'll bond wonderfully.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm holding him in the most awkward position. You just see how gentle he is.
Yeah, poor baby.
Poor kitty cat. I don't know why I didn't think about this last night, but oh well. That's all right. Oh, you're making a candle? Okay. Well, just to let you know it's there. And when you come in, let me know in case, because I got my volume down on my computer. I won't hear the ding, and my cell phone's in the way. So just let me know that you're here when you come here.
I'll be right back. I gotta give him his midnight snack.
Alrighty.
Well, at least I feel better for Georgie. His face came back to not red anymore after you made him blush dish.
Right.
Oh, so this is cool. I'm glad I was able to, because I was like, and I didn't get your text. I texted Steve. I didn't see your text, and then your text was there, and I'm like, shit. And that's why I asked, because I was off by one digit.
Okay.
Your last digit was off. I don't understand why. Oh, you know why? Because when I didn't have it, when I had it, and then I didn't have it, when I put it back in, I must hit the wrong button.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that answers me a lot of questions, thinking that you didn't like me anymore.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, what the? Oh, I should show you my cell phone because I got all these things that say, hey, you there? Hey, what's going on? Hey, you want to
Really?
come on the chat? Hey, oh my God, yeah.
It says we haven't texted since April of 2019 on my phone.
Right, that's what it says on my phone too. But in between, there's from April 29th to now.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of, hey, you there? Hey, what's going on? Hey, you want to come on my chat? What's going on?
Sorry.
There's a bunch of them, you know.
Right.
But now that I know you're not ignoring me.
Yeah. No.
Now you're in trouble. Woo!
No. Now I'm in trouble. Yep.
Might hit the wrong button again. No. I wouldn't do that, Stumper. Stump, it's good to see you. I hope things are going well for you, kid. Stump, by the way, you realize that rule doesn't apply to. I know you know my rule, but you realize that rule doesn't apply to being medicated for what you're going through, right? So there's a big difference between taking medicine for your health and taking medicine. You know, just so you know, brother. That's all I'm trying to say. You know.
Love me some Stumpalumpikins.
Right on.
Oh, Shalisa, you didn't let me know you were downstairs, sweetie.
Stump is my best friend that I've never met in person.
What do you mean?
Sorry, Shalisa.
What do you mean? That's what I just did. I just got here. Here I'm here.
Oh, all right. I thought you were there for like a while.
No, that would have been my
Shit.
fault.
Sorry.
You told me to tell you, so I did. Here I am.
Yeah, because
Hi,
I
everybody.
can't.
Hello.
I can't see the thing because my phone's in the way and everything's in the thing. So I got room for one more. So I informed Steve we were doing this. Oh, so let me shit on Steve because he's not here. So you like how I do that?
Yeah.
So I it's all right. Stop it. Come on. Really? Look at me, kid. You're gonna be worried about being ugly? Holy fuck. So about 8:30 tonight, 8:20 something, whatever it is, I text Stevie to see if he's around, because I don't know what the hell do I know, right? Because I wanted to do a dry run with my wife's computer, right? So I didn't get a text back, so I sit in the recliner, and I figured I'd sit in the recliner and wait for the return text. And once I do that, of course, it's pretty much I'm going to fall asleep if I sit in my recliner. It's just the way life is.
Right.
I sit in the recliner, I put my feet up, I'm out like a light. Maybe I'm light. I don't know what the issue is, but that's just the way life is.
No, it's the way it is here too, Mikey.
So Stevie then texts me back around 10:30 and says, "You doing a chat?" And I'm like, It took you that long to respond back to me. Remember how he used to shit on me for responding back to texts? Oh, don't text Mikey, he doesn't text you back. Don't do this, Mikey doesn't text you back. Well, you pinhead.
I used to talk that shit too, Mikey. I've texted you plenty of times and never heard back from you.
Really?
Yes.
Am I that bad too?
Yeah, you are.
I don't think I am. Anyway, hey, listen, this isn't shit on Mikey, this is shit on Stevie, so let's shit on him. He's not here.
It's no fun to shit on somebody unless they can take up for themselves. That's what makes it a
Yes,
party.
sir, because they're not here to fight back. That's the best time. They're not here to disprove me, Hey, PNAS guys, listen, I hope you good to see you.
Have a good one, PNASCARs.
I'm glad you stopped in, my brother. Oh, PNAS guys, before you leave,
here.
Is he still here?
I don't know.
Fuck. So I'll tell you guys a funny story. Well, I thought it was kind of funny. So I took the kids today to go see their both sets of grandparents. And then we're going to see my mother-in-law tomorrow, right? So I get down close to where I grew up to my mom's. I call her up and go, "Hey, what are you doing?" She says, "Nothing, just watching TV." I says, "Well, put your coat on, hurry up." Just why? Where are you? I was driving down your street. So I drive down the street, I pull in the driveway, and tell the kids to get out, and she was crying, right? So, because she hasn't seen the kids. She hasn't seen none of her 18 friggin' grandchildren or 5 friggin' great grandchildren in forever. So, she's whatever. Did it to my dad. I get to my dad's and I says, my stepmother's the same way. Thanks very much. Da, 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 da. I'm like, am I back in the will? My father starts laughing his ass off, right? So on the way home, "Dad, do you have a will?" I go, "No, I don't have a will." She goes, "Well," my wife says, "You should get one." I says, "Yeah, you ready?" And all 3 kids were in the back seat. I went, shotgun, muzzleloader. I says, "Uncle Richie gets the rest of them that we have, my brother Chris, the other ones that we have for my grandfather."
Yeah.
Right? And I go, 2 knives, 2 knives, 2 knives, 2 knives, 2 knives, right? And I'm going back and forth with the knives. And you know what my youngest said? "Daddy, I want that big one with the big leather case in it." And I go, "Which one?" And she goes, "Oh, you know which one it is. The big one you keep in your drawer that you don't let anybody touch." That's the one PNAS got sent.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
nice one.
That's the club knife, I call it. I said, "Honey, that's the club knife." She goes, "A club knife? Because it's as big as a club, Daddy?" I goes, "No, you got to be in the club to get one of those."
Right on.
I
Yeah.
think I got skipped in that club. That's okay.
What's that?
I said I think I got skipped out of that club.
He's still sending them out. You never know.
No, he's Santa.
I'm quite okay. I have enough knives to choke half a battalion.
But you don't have a PNASCAR knife. Everybody
You
needs a PNASCAR knife.
No, I do not have a penis scar knife.
No.
I remember Dish used to call him that.
I
Yeah.
know. That's why I said it.
It just came out.
Yeah.
Look at that sexy beast.
Look at that thing.
Ew, it's pretty.
You could stick a pig with that thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, if you were doing, I'm not even joking. Like if you were going to do a pig in your backyard, you could. You don't need. You know how a lot of guys use these things that are like 6 feet long. That is so heavy, it'll go in and just. Whoosh.
I don't know.
He wants-
I made some pig stickers for some guys down in Texas,
Yep.
and they requested 12-inch blades.
Nice.
I don't know how long that one is.
Where do you get a 12-inch piece of steel to do that?
Oh, honey,
That's
I got pieces of steel in my
That's-
shop that are 6 to 12 feet long.
Nice.
That's all of.
'Cause I worked in the industrial machine shops, and we had all kinds of stuff in the inventory. But
Tip to tip, Georgie, tip to tip, it's probably 13 inches long.
Right.
So the knife's probably, I mean, from here up, the blade's got to be. Let me see. Hang on.
yeah,
Yeah. So
The blade's at least 4 inches, right?
4.
His blade's probably about 5.5, 6.
Probably 6.5. Yeah. Yep. But I already made him a promise. I'm going to use it for. I took a deer season this past year too, along with my. I actually tied it. Literally tied it like this to this one. Because I figured I'll see this one before I'll see this one.
Right.
I wouldn't have come out of the woods. Trust me. I wouldn't have come out of the woods till I found it. There was no way in hell I'd come out of the woods till I found that sumbitch.
Oh, she's got a measuring tape.
10.
10 inches.
What, the whole thing?
The whole thing from the
All right.
top of the tank.
Yep. I said 12, so I was off. So what's the blade? Georgia
blade
was probably right. Georgia was probably right with the blade too.
The blade itself is almost 6, but if you measure over here, it's
Yeah, see?
Five
That's
and
what 6 inches.
Oh, look at that, Mikey.
Fuck you, I said 6.
Yeah, your mama probably taught you this was 6 inches too.
No, my girlfriend.
Mm.
there's 5.5 there. But if you slide it up a little bit over here,
Yeah, see? Haha, it's 6.
almost 6.
I said 5.5, 6.
I said that. Shit, my glasses are dirty. I can't see jack.
Your brain's dirty too. Clean it.
I don't know if I can. Dishes on the panel. Kind of hard to do, not to be dirty.
Drink some quinine, brother. Gargle with some kerosene.
I can't drink. I can't drink. I don't drink.
Well, I didn't say drink it. I said gargle.
Nah, see, I can't. I'll drown.
That is a good looking knife.
It is, and it is beefy too.
I can't
It's
help but be a little envious of Gears. Woo! Gears has a pretty. Oh man, Gears is so pretty.
That's a sexy handle.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
still like mine. Yeah.
It's the heaviest knife I own, without a doubt.
There's P-NAS cars. Always like them knives, he says.
Right.
And it's even it's even heavier than my Pakistan too.
Well, a lot of that weight's in those bolsters, Mikey.
Huh?
A lot of the weight on that knife is in the bolsters. The metal part right after the handle part before you get to the blade, it's called a bolster.
I like it a lot.
Right there?
Yeah, that's called a bolster
Yeah.
because they tend to make those out of 316, 303, 416
Yeah,
stainless
but-
steel.
But look how
Yeah,
thick that the whole blade is thick as shit though too, you know what I mean?
but I'm just saying those bolsters probably add a good 4 ounces to the blade
Oh,
just because
but
it's
holy
steel
shit.
stance.
Yeah, definitely.
It's getting dirty this fall, I'll tell you that.
Gonna get some blood on it.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck if I have to do to a fish or not. My nephew thinks I'm out of my fucking mind. I showed it to him. He's like, Uncle Mike, you are out of your goddamn mind if you take that knife out of the house.
I
I'm
had
like,
a
okay.
favorite. I had a favorite knife and went to buy the rest that they had at the Tractor Supply, and then I wanted to start giving them away. And I looked online, and they didn't sell them online. It was just a one-time only deal. But I was able to look and see how many was in stock at the store in the next city over, and the next city over. And I actually did like a mile trip just to buy a handful more and have a giveaway. So I've got a little bit of my own little knife club going on.
Hey, Snow Zeus, what's up? That was. Did you see what Snow Zeus wrote? I didn't miss this stream.
Right?
He's like, see what I did there?
Oh, Stump uses his knife.
Yeah.
That's what a knife's for.
Right on.
Yeah, I know, but see, there's something wrong. It's like when I'm gifted anything, whether it's a knife, whether it's whatever, right? I don't get along with my mother-in-law all that well, but she gave me this here. It's like a camping spoon, fork. It's real size fork.
Right
You know
on.
what I mean? And a real size spoon.
I like
Right.
those. I got a couple of those, Mikey. They're cool.
It's got a little knife on it. That is, oh, by the way, sharp as fuck. Can opener, right? And when I put this in, usually it's in my pack is empty right now because of when I was going to Bangor, I took the pack with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a knife in there. I got some, but you know what I'm saying. I don't have everything that was in there. I took it all out. So, but stuff like that, I would get pissed if I lost that because somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if I buy it and I lose it, will it bother me for about an hour? You know what I mean? But if somebody took the time to make something, send something, buy something, for, you know what I mean? It's just, I feel rotten.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I just feel rotten when I lose it or if I use it and I break it, you know?
Well, it's
Well,
cool. It's got a can opener, so you can open you some Spam while you're out hunting and
Spam and eggs.
Spam and eggs.
Right up there with potted meat.
Or potted meat if he wants to open up the can of potted meat.
I tell
Let
you
me
what,
tell you something about your potted meat. Spam tastes nothing like potted meat.
No, it doesn't.
Spam tastes like filet mignon compared to potted fucking meat. Potted meat, I put it in my mouth and I promise I would never do it again. And let me tell you something, it'll never happen again. I don't care if there's two redheads with legs up to heaven walk into my house naked and say, hey, Mikey, if you eat the potted meat, da-da-da-da. Let me tell you something. Say, turn around and walk out the other door. Just turn around and keep going. Boop. Go. Because let me tell you, it's like dish with the mayo. You know what I mean?
Not happening.
No. Ugh. Oh God, no. Yeah.
GP, what are you doing to that poor recliner?
I'm trying to get comfortable. This thing is not as comfy as it was
Well,
7 years ago.
Well, you look like you went from reverse to front cowgirl on it in about 3 seconds.
Hey, that's usually how long it takes me.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm on it. It is the little military can opener, the P19.
I've got
Yes.
my dad's that he was issued in the 60s.
I do too.
I don't. I just had that little tiny little prick thing on that one.
He kept it on as far back as I can remember. Of course, I was born in the 70s, but he always had it on his keychain.
Thanks, Snow Zeus. My sentiment exactly. Snow Zeus says the best things are the gift that others put actual thought into. You're 100% right, bro. You're 100% right.
Speaking of putting thought into the things, these slip joints I'm starting to make.
Hang on, let me.
No, you don't have to put me on
Okay.
show. I'm just going to talk about it. I'm going to ask some questions and see what y'all think. There's a thing called a shadow slip joint, which doesn't have bolsters on it. It's just a straight slip joint. Say with a G10 handle, or you can do wooden handles, or you can do composite handles, whatever you want to. But I plan on making them just functional slip joints. And depending on the material used, the steel used, anywhere between $200 to $350. And maybe even less, depending on if I just do straight G10. But what would y'all like to see as far as handle material goes?
Was it didn't you and I do a thing, a private chat before?
Me and you?
Yeah, and you held it up.
Oh, yeah, that's a synthetic material. I know what's going on your fixed blade.
Buddy Light. Sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
don't know.
Because remember, it's going to go in your pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Buddy Light.
Deer horn.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry,
I've
what?
got a couple of knives that have deer horn handles, and I absolutely love them.
Deer horn's good.
It's a good natural grip. The only problem with deer horn is when you go to peen the handles that you don't crack the horn.
Stump said polished bone. Stump's always got a good answer.
Yeah, polished bone would look good on it, like polished buffalo horn.
Oh, that would be really pretty.
See my rubber?
See your what?
My rubber. It's a little thing off the microphone off my headset.
Your windscreen.
Yeah. Buddy Light. Holy shit. Buddy Light's here, folks.
Yep.
I've not seen him in forever.
He's hiding out with his Tech 9 7mm and his Mossberg 12 gauge pistol grip. There you go. See that now? Notice how he said Mossberg, people, not Remington 870. Notice how he said that, folks?
Right
He
on.
said Mossberg, not Remington.
Night Rod.
Night run.
Snowdew said some of that buffalo horn has some really beautiful tan and white in it,
It
or
sure
black
does.
and white in it.
It sure does. I used it on a buffalo skinner long ago and far away. It had brass bolsters and the buffalo horn, and it had some white and tan striping in it. It was beautiful.
Yep. Good night, Ron. Try to have a good Easter, Ron, and don't forget to get that honeydew list done.
See if I can find that freaking knife.
Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated, sir.
I wish they would quit changing Facebook so I can find shit.
Good luck with that. I've been asking that for years.
Dish, you know what I find amazing?
What?
I started this chat, 45 minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like 22 people in there.
That's good.
I didn't think that because I started it so late that it would, but
Right.
I think YouTube fixed itself because when I set the chat up, it did go right to my, it went right to my page this time.
All right, cool.
So maybe notifications did come this time, you know? You know what I mean?
I do. Yes, sir, Bob.
Dish, look what I found in my drawer. I miss those.
Oh, yeah.
My power belt.
Yep.
Can
Oh,
I
I
ask
found,
you guys for some advice?
pardon?
Can I ask you guys for some advice? You and
Sure.
your viewers. I have this really cool magical candle I got from my sister years ago.
Yep.
Came in this little jar.
Okay.
Okay. And when you lit the candle, the
Yep.
wax was white and the wax would light up different colors. And just now I finally burnt the candle down enough to where I could heat the wax to get the wax out to figure out how this doohickey works that makes the candle wax all change colors. And I've got it all taken out, and maybe it's the battery, but somehow when you light this, the light from the flame activates it and it has a pink and blue color. And my question is, I'm trying to find another one like it, but I can't seem to get my keywords right, because when I look for light changing color, multicolored candle, it gives me the wax, the fire free battery operated ones, and it's like can't put I don't know what to call it.
RGB
Everywhere.
RGB LED. It's an RGB LED. Is the light changing color LEDs?
No, it's a real candle, Georgie.
I know, but the flame itself doesn't change colors. There's a light that has to change the colors. Right?
Right.
So maybe, but I know that the kind of LEDs that change colors are RGB LEDs.
Candle.
Well, yeah, they're either RGBs or they're
LED candles. Flameless.
fuck. What is GE's version of that? GE has a version of that too. I forget what it is.
Submersible lights, waterproof LED T candle light, remote control battery, color change. And that kind of looks like it, but it looks like a bunch of little pieces you can buy.
Yeah, well, for a candle, it's only got to be what? How many colors is it?
Probably 3.
Just two.
Oh, just 2?
Just two.
So it's only wicked tiny small. Yeah, I don't sell anything like that. I can't even help you with that.
Well, I see a couple of things on here to save for later to check out. Lights
Because we sell LED lights, but let me tell you how expensive they are. They come in 20-foot strips. Holy fucking hand, are they expensive. What do you got over there, GP?
It's a 6-pack of the candles that change colors when you light the wick.
Well, tell her the thing. Hang on, let me see if I can click on the GP.
Hold on. I hate this freaking camera.
Oh, you're on Amazon. You can just share the link to that. I'm looking at the same thing.
You see that one there?
I see the 6-pack.
Yeah, I haven't found anything that's not a 6.
I'm
less.
looking at a 10-pack and another 10-pack. These are all remote control ones.
Well, I started a 6-pack earlier.
I was waiting for some kind of 6-pack joke to come out of that.
I have the bottle. I don't have
Buddy
a
Light.
I'm out
Buddy
of
Light.
that.
Hey, Buddy Light's asking for the correct voltage.
Oh, I just ordered the battery because I assume the battery's dead.
All right.
It's a
'Cause maybe-
CR.
128s.
It was the first one that popped up. So let me take
That's
Is
what
it
she
the-
said.
Is it like the quarter sized one?
more like a smaller than a nickel CR 2032 3-volt.
Yep. Yep. That's the same kind I've got in my guitar that runs the electronics.
Oh, cool. But are these actual candles? Color changing candles, bulk platinum, peaceful for your home, glass jar, color cane, fiber optic wick. No bet. Wait, fiber optic. You can't burn fiber optic. So are these actual fire candles? I'm looking at what Gunpowder Beauty sent me. I can't tell if that's a real flame or not. Fiber optic wick changes the color of the candle.
It says
Is,
reveals pink color when lit without the use of batteries. It's magical calming effect. No.
Oh, interesting. $19.99 for 6, and for 12, it's just oh wow, you actually get a little bit less. Usually Amazon just doubles the price.
I'll send you another one I found where they have a 3-pack of them.
All right, let me see what the chat's saying. Don't mean to ignore the chat.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Whoopsie. I don't know if you guys remember, like a year or two ago, I was like, my stalker found me on Facebook, and now my stalker is after me, and he's now bothering my mom again. I've had this stalker since I was 15. He figured out how to use a computer, apparently. It's like, geez, why don't people just buzz off when someone don't like them?
Right.
You know, a good cure for that is shoot your pinky toe off with a 22 Magnum.
True. Hey, HRM.
Hope things are well, sir.
Maybe I should tell him where I live. Well, thanks, you guys. You guys got me on the right path.
See, I when I was single, I totally invited people to do that to me. You know, and even when my daughter was young, I totally invited people to come to my address.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and my wife says, "Why would you do something like that?" I said, "So I can beat the absolute fucking piss out of him. And if I couldn't, I'd say go get a fucking baseball bat." I go, "Trust me, people that do that shit aren't fucking, you know."
They're not right in the head.
This little girl, I call her little, but she's 18. She, her and my daughter, her and my oldest daughter are good friends, and she calls me dad. She comes to my house. She comes to the house before, of course, before all this bullshit happened, right? But she'll come over the house and she'll walk through the door. She says, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm home." You know, and anywho, I went over to her house today too, so my daughter could spend 15 minutes saying hi to her girlfriend and everything, you know. And well, did I say girlfriend? Sorry, they're not lesbians. I use that term as friend, because that's.
I knew
grew up with
what
my
you
two-
meant, Mikey.
Thank you. Well, some people go, "Ah," so
Right, right, yeah.
So anywho, she was telling me the story. All of a sudden, I hear gunshots, right? And I'm like, "What the hell's in season in New Hampshire?" And I'm like, "Maybe duck or goose, I don't know, Canadian geese or something." And she says, "Yeah." She says, "My father doesn't like the hunters." I go, "Uh-oh." And I said, "Why? What's the matter?" She goes, "He came home one day, he got out of his car, and all of a sudden the shot was going through the fucking trees."
Uh-oh.
So I go, "What happened?" I said, "Did the guy come over and he says, my father yelled." I said, "Did the guy come over and apologize or anything like that?" She goes, "No." I was like, she goes, "So we called the cops." I goes, "Good for your father." I says, "Because the assholes like that give guys like me and other safe hunters bad names." So on the way home, my daughter says to me, she goes, "Dad, what?" I said, "What would I have done? What, are you kidding me?" I said, "I walked to that fucking woods, carefully, of course. And I said, I'd have taken that fucking shotgun out of his hand and I fucking hit him over the head with it." I go, I says, "You don't do that." So my youngest daughter's with us, camera girl, and she goes, "Well," I says, "No," I says that she wanted to know, like, well, maybe he just made a mistake. I goes, "Yeah, I made a mistake, but you got to rectify it. You know, you can't be idiots about it. You know, people that do that, or people that bother other people, like they bother Shalisa, and you know, God forbid they bother their mom. That's just that ain't a mistake. That ain't fucking up. That's just being a douche. You know."
I was a little 15-year-old girl just running around town, tiny little 1 square mile village out in the middle of nowhere, and there's these guys just driving around killing time in their little car and stop and talk to the guys. I was stupid. Fucker's been following me ever since.
It's a shame people have to be, you know, jackasses about it.
That's when you look at them and you say, "You people."
Yeah. After you guys mentioned that, I was like, man, I should have told Mom, just give her my address.
Right. Stump, fuck off.
Just the sound of me putting the magazine in and setting her up. That's scary. Let him have a look at that. He's never seen me armed before.
Yeah, I don't have fucking patience for assholes like that.
I never show up without the gun show. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the
George?
dumbest stunt.
George, you want some Asper cream now?
Yeah.
That was too funny.
I'll take that or some Bengay. You got to keep the guns old more these days.
Yeah, hey, HRM, what's going on there? When I was flipping through videos, I saw the heading of his. I didn't watch it. I saw the heading of Manland. What's going on with him, HRM?
God, I ain't seen a video of his in a long time. I think he dropped off my algorithm.
Yeah, I hate that. I go through people's things just so they'll come back. No, it's
HRN.
he must be getting some. Is it raining down where you guys all are at? Or you getting some severe flooding or something?
I had my wild storm. You should check out my video if you haven't yet. And we're gonna get waves of rain, and then we're gonna get a wild, windy Monday.
Manland's in the south, right?
Manland's in Mississippi. He and Georgia,
Okay.
Mississippi and Georgia are supposed to be getting some bad shit if they ain't getting it right now.
Okay.
We're getting rain tomorrow and then thunderstorms Monday.
He's
And sunny.
he's on a lockdown. HRM says he's on a lockdown, big storms, and a burn ban. Burn
Yep.
ban.
He's depressed because, well, they don't. What Manland said was the fire department don't want to have to go up and talk to nobody, so they just set up a burn ban, which makes it even harder to get to Easter. Not having the kids in the family, now I can't have a fucking fire. So he's in bad spirits.
It's about to fucking rain. You can't have a burn ban. It's about to rain.
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense to me.
That's
You know what else
why
doesn't make sense to me? So up north, right? When I go up to my well,
Here
when
I'm
I have
having
a trailer,
a storm.
right? When I go up north, it'll say it'd be a picture of Smokey the Bear in front of the fire departments up there, you know, in New Hampshire. You know, it always does on all the police departments, fire departments. Mainly the fire departments. Anywho, it'll say fire danger. It'll say low, medium, high. Okay. It'd be raining for 3 days, like cats and dogs, right? And the motherfucking sign still says fire danger high. Go out and change your goddamn sign, you lazy fucks.
I'm looking at the live radar, and I got orange and yellow and red all around me.
Hey, do me a favor, will you? Type in Dracut, Mass. DRACUT.
I don't know if this one does it. D-R-A-C-E-T.
CUT.
D-U-T, Mass. Radar.
Night, I'm on it.
Night, I'm
Good
on.
night, I'm all right. Happy Easter. Enjoy.
Good night.
Night, I'm on it.
I don't see anything.
I gotta move y'all. I need my coffee bag.
There's no weather for Dracut.
Looks pretty clear. A little bit north of you.
Huh?
There's a little bit in New Hampshire, but
Yeah. All right.
I've never used this radar before, so
See how far north I am? That's pretty far north, ain't
fucking A it is.
it?
Same damn one. AccuWeather sucks. Give me something different. WeatherBug, Stump Talks, great.
See,
Bug.
I'd lose everything if I went on Google. Holy shit! Stop the presses.
Who's here?
Stop the presses.
M.I.
The
Timber.
M.I. Timber Wookie.
No shit.
Dude. Listen, I usually shit on people from Michigan. No, I have been lately. Ohio, you got an invite in your Facebook. How you been, dude? It's such cool to see you. I hope things are well.
I gotta go look at the sky for a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hey,
Dude, it's great to see you.
I lost my pop-out chat.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Looks like Ohio's in here too. Hey, you fucker.
Oh, you're already at work, Ohio? Yeah, I did start late, Ohio. I fell asleep. Sorry, buddy. Wow, that's so cool to see. I haven't seen him in like forever. So, Dish.
Yes.
Never mind. I can't ask you that live. Never mind. I'll ask you off.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
If I look to heaven and I ask Driver, he can help me out because he's always Googling people's addresses. And now you get what I'm saying? Wink, wink.
Yeah. Yeah, he used to hold up, "Hey, Dish, is this your house?" And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks for sharing that for everybody."
Right?
That's all
Well,
right.
I was
He
gonna ask
pulled
you
up
about-
mine and showed it online too.
I was going to ask you about something about your geography, and I'm like, oh shit, I can't do that on live. Work has led up.
It's kind of hilly.
I miss you too, brother. Hey, I know work comes first, man. But we're always here, so you know.
I think I lost something in their hills. I need to go looking for.
Yeah, look out for wolves in sheep's clothing.
Maybe you wear whatever you want to.
I stepped outside, wasn't a single drop of rain, and I'm like, oh, what the heck? And then suddenly then you hear it in the wind. I was like, geez, okay, yep, it is raining. Wasn't when I stepped out for the first second. Just like that, boom. Guess it is raining outside. Oh, it is now.
Yeah, I remember one day we're on chat, and Driver says to me, hey Mike. I go, what's up, buddy? So do your kids go to that school that's right by your house?
Jeez.
And here's how dumb I am, right? It takes me a minute for it to sink in, obviously, right? Go ahead, stop, make fun of me. It takes me a minute for it to sink in. And I'm like, What? How do you? And then I'm like, okay, you can fucking Google me.
Yeah.
Poor mountain man. What are you saying, poor mountain man for? What do you do? Blow himself up with the magnesium? Poor mountain man.
Wish I could look up this damn candle, but I can't read where the shit.
If he wasn't such a fucking redneck, he'd fucking be able to live in his fucking house instead of the fucking trailer. Nothing wrong with living in a trailer. I've lived in a trailer, but that's a trailer. That's not a house
Right,
trailer.
that's a camper.
Yeah, that's a camper.
I had me a little house out in the country that was the boyfriend's grandparents, where they took their traveling silver shiny old style camper.
Silverstream.
Yeah, one of those.
Yep.
And they had built their house
Around it.
well, not around it, but attached to it, next to it. The house was freaking amazing. The woodwork that this man did, the freaking fireplace, the built-in gun freaking cabinets. I mean, it was like out of this world.
Where I am up in New Hampshire, they had trailers. What in today's day and age would be like the one I had. It was a 28-foot. These ones weren't, fifth wheels, but they were 28 footers or whatever, 30 footers. And because the old ones weren't fiberglass and were metal, they put an addition out back. They put an addition out front. They put a roof over it. It became their cottage. And some people it became their permanent residences.
Yeah.
Can't do that today though. They don't allow that today.
Yeah.
Yep, everything's changed now.
Yeah, when I first graduated high school, I got the trailer from my family had a group of trailers on the lake, and I got one from my aunt, and we were watching as they were passing laws from one township to another and slowly making it so you could not bring any new or used into the township, and anything you had was grandfathered in. And
No, what I see a lot of people do now that leave their campers up at the now because I'll drive by campgrounds, through work and whatever, and I see what a lot of people are doing now is that they'll because campgrounds are they don't want you to build stuff, you know what I mean? So what they're allowing is that these people will take 4 posts and then make a metal roof or whatever, and they'll cover their camper. The snow doesn't get on it, the rain don't get on it, it'll never leak, And one guy, he's the only guy I saw doing it so far, because every one of the new, especially the newer ones, they all have antennas, they all have their radio antennas, they all have all their thing. He cut a hole in his and put his antenna through.
I've seen these morons doing some kind of stretch wrap over their trailers. It was thick white shit, and they were going over it with these heat blowers and just watching it shrink and completely mold around the trailer. How the fuck are you gonna breathe in there?
Well, no, that's for the winter. That's for
these people were living in the damn things through the winter.
Oh, really? I don't know, but that's that's to keep the cold out. But I don't recommend. I don't recommend doing that to a trailer. I know people do it for their boats. As long as most people with their boats they'll get to them before it gets warm, because as soon as it gets warm and condensation forms in there, there's all your mildew, there's all your mold. Okay. When people do with their trailers, it all depends. Most people don't that park their trailers like that. They're not able to get up there till late May, early June. And by then you've already had some good warm weather. So I never wrapped my trailer, not one time.
It's like
I used to put a top on the roof. I used to put a top on the roof only for the snow and that. in the water, so the water wouldn't, the ice wouldn't form and buckle my roof and all that bullshit. But I never wrapped my trailer for that reason. And even in the winter, I would leave my trailer winters open about 2 inches. They're hand cranked out, and I would leave them open about 2 inches, one on one end, one on the other end, to let the air flow, so I wouldn't have any mold.
Yeah, mildew and stink and musky and
Yeah, I mean the musk don't bother me, but I don't want any. I get the, mold sucks. My first trailer I had, it was a pop. It wasn't a pop out. It was a hard top, but the sides folded down, and but it wasn't a pop up. It didn't come up. It was already up. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. Anywho, the canvas got because I leave it up, but the weather took to it, and I would always spray it on the inside, and I always wanted to take the canvas, cut the canvas off, and just make it wood, but you would never be able to get, because the tongue of the trailer was like this far underneath. I would never be able to get the truck underneath to get it, but it's so cool to see my Timberwolf. I haven't seen him in so long. Yeah, I hope you guys from Michigan are all happy. Too bad Stevie wasn't here.
I know, right?
I see the MI Timberwolf, but I don't see the MI Woodsman.
one of my favorite channels. Anytime I mention him, everyone gets him confused with M.I. Woodsman. Is M.I. Wilderness. Rosie from M.I. Wilderness, my favorite. I wish he still made videos. When I first started watching YouTube, I binge watched the shit out of M.I. Wilderness. Speaking of living in trailers.
I saw a video with M.I. Timberwolf, the M.I. Woodsman, and the 39 camper. They all got together, the three of them, and they went on an excursion together. And,
that's cool.
Yeah. Hey, Tim. Hey, Wookie. How long ago did you go with Daryl and Johnny? It's been a while, right? But yeah, it was. And it was even cooler was when, I like doing dishes like that. So I watched the M.I. Woodsman's video on it, right? Then you go over and you watch Wookie's video on it.
Oh yeah.
Then you go over and watch Daryl's video on it. It's kind of cool,
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's about 3 to 4 years, he said. Yeah. Good night, Stump. Happy Easter. Go to bed early before the Easter Bunny don't come, kid.
Nice.
And Stump, tell Stump that I said hello, please.
Good night, Stompers.
Night, Stump.
Call me tomorrow, you old fart.
Did I tell you guys I saw somebody, I heard somebody in the store say Stump one day, and last week, and on the internet, broke my neck turning around looking.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's always said he'd come up here, but holy shit, I didn't think he'd fucking find me. So listen, Miss Gunpowder Beauty over there, Miss sitting in the corner all nice and quiet. Do you have a shed on your property?
I got a shop.
You got what?
Shop.
You got a shop.
Yeah.
Dish, I know it's not a shed, but can we stay in the shop?
Yeah, we can stay in the shop.
All right, good. Because Dish and I are gonna come down. We're gonna go hog hunting. Well, pig hunting. Dish can go hog hunting later on, But we're gonna trust me. There's no hunting in that either. That's just oh, there it is. No, we're gonna come down and go hog hunting. You got any hogs on your property?
No, I only have 3 acres. I can't shoot where I'm at. But there's lots of land around that we can go.
That's all right. Biker Bob, 59.
Okay,
Holy crap, Biker Bob.
They're all coming out tonight, Dish.
No doubt.
I know Stuttering Bob, but I don't know Biker Bob.
Biker Bob Johnson.
Biker Bob's been around forever, right, Dish?
Yes.
I'm making it so I can't just click onto his channel. I gotta play the game.
I wish they hadn't have messed with that. I hate that.
No.
It was even better before they. Man, I miss even being able to just hover and click right on it.
You almost just sounded like Dish saying, I know. Almost. Almost. Well, you got the southern accent, so it wasn't going to be just like it, but Dish used to say, I know, all the time.
I know, right?
Right? Good to see you too, Biker Bob.
I used to get pissed because I'd sit there and be like, I know, right? And he's like, what the hell is that? I'm like, shut up. Nobody. I wasn't talking to you.
Well, listen, we're going to come down and go hog hunting. So give us the tool shed to stay in. All right? I have a tent. I'll stay in a tent. I don't care. I'd rather stay in a tent in the woods anyways. Tell me where the hogs are. I'll stay where the hogs are in the tent.
Listen, the only tent I have is a pretty purple tent for my daughter, and it's not
I
really
have a
going to
tent.
hold me up.
I said, I have a tent.
Figure out something.
Right, Dish, that way there you hear him going, open the door and just go bang. Oh, you know what I thought was cool? You know that, Georgie, I think you were here that night when I was talking about the scope so you can see at night.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you guys keep telling me, oh, Mike, you can go and buy one of the scopes you can see at night. Yeah. You know how much those are?
Depends on what kind you buy.
Yeah, like the cheapest one I saw was like $1,000. Anyway, but now I understand what Stevie was telling me. There's a difference between night vision and not infrared. What's the word I'm looking for?
Starlight.
It's the same. It's the same as a regular scope. It's just that it has a green.
That's
It has green
starlight.
on it. Yeah.
The starlight, it gathers light from the ambient light around you.
Right. And it shows up as green on your scope,
Yep.
and then it's a heat. It's not a heat sensor. It's not night vision like people think it's night vision, but it'll show the silhouette of the animal.
Yeah.
Right? Am I saying this right?
Well, yeah, you are. I mean, you can still see. I mean, if you think about it, the snipers in Vietnam use starlight scopes or starlight vision. The only problem with starlight, and I've used starlight went back when I was on the special forces team at the prison on escapes. The only problem is if you look through it too long, you get a screaming migraine.
Oh, really? But anyway, Dish, I figure we can use one of those
Right on.
and just doink.
Right?
It's on my bucket list. I have to go hog hunt at least once. I figure I'll just quarter them, bring down 3 coolers, Dish, and just.
If you want big hogs, go to Georgia.
Well, which one's further, Georgia or where Gunpowder Beauty is?
It probably, depending on the way you went, be about the same drive.
All right, hang on a minute. Driver, how far is it from my house to Georgia? And then my house to the other state. He'll get back to me.
Hey, Mario.
Mario
Oh,
Mawson.
Is it Mr. Mosen himself?
Mr. Mosen. Yeah, so I didn't know that there was a difference between, because those scopes they're like the cheapest one I saw on the scope was $1,000, and I'm like, what? You can buy fucking 3 guns for that.
Right?
And then I saw this other thing. I scrolled down. It was, maybe that's what Stevie was talking about. It wasn't even $100.
It's closer to Georgia for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do I have a new camera? No, I'm on my cell phone, Mario, because I'm on my cell phone.
You're about 14 hours from Georgia.
Wow, that ain't bad.
You're 11 hours from me.
Do you have hogs where you are?
Oh yeah. Dude, and I got deer out the wazoo. I got a herd of 17 to 20 that walk through my backyard every day.
Now, do you live in the woods or do you live in the neighborhood?
I live in a place where it's safe to shoot a deer walking through my backyard.
Just we're gonna find a place to go hog hunting. You pick.
It doesn't matter to me. I might have to go to Georgie's and kill a deer.
I mean,
Right.
from my back porch to my shooting berm, I got a shooting berm in my down at the back of my pasture. It's exactly 100 yards, and I'm going to plant that whole bottom in clover and throw out a salt lick or two, just so they change their patterns a little bit. I can't tell you how many times I went outside at night and my dog's standing at the fence just wagging his tail trying to talk to the deer. He goes, "Oh, those are big dogs."
Hey, let me. David Evans, how the hell are you?
Hey, David.
Yeah, I wish I could get a Georgia peach, bro. Let me ask you a silly question, George.
Yeah.
Does your dog bark at the deer also? And if so, is it a different bark?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I'm not going crazy. My buddy's pit bull barks differently at people than he does at the deer out back.
Yeah, my dogs don't like people walking up, but it's kind of a playful bark when they bark at the deer.
Yep.
Now, if it's somebody walking up that they know, it's that same playful bark. I mean, they want to play with the deer so bad they can't stand it. But Spanky, he'll be up and have his paws on the back fence, his butt just going crazy. And I'll shine a light and see about 12 sets of eyes.
Wow.
I've walked from my house out to my shop at night and had one blow at me.
Really?
Yep. I mean,
No,
I want to take one with a crossbow.
I have a stupid question. Why are you allowed to hunt hog at night but not deer?
Because hog is like coyote. They're they're not indigenous. They're, what's the word?
But they say you can't hunt deer at night just for the mere safety fact, not because they're whatever.
Deer are too easy to hunt at night, unless you mistake it for a cow.
I never.
Right,
Georgie. You gotta be an idiot to mistake a friggin'
At 100 yards.
You got a scope?
Hogs are a nuisance. That's just plain and simple.
That what she said. Hogs and coyotes are nuisance animals, and you can shoot them at night. If you have a nuisance license for your property, say if you grow corn or you grow wheat or you grow whatever, and deer come on your property any time of the year, you can shoot them whether it's daytime or night. here in North Carolina. I'll pick warbles out. I don't care.
Mario shot a cow with a tank once. He said, "True story."
Well,
For
you
the
like,
tech.
you like your meat tenderized?
The
Yeah,
problem with
Hogs are more active at night. They feed more at night, and they're just nuisance animals, and they will tear up property like you wouldn't believe.
The only thing I ever did with a,
a lot of
the only thing I
farmers.
ever did to a cow was stepped in a thing of cow shit fucking barefoot.
We had a few farmers around us that they had a huge problem with hogs because they'll tear up the property and then their cows will go out and end up breaking a leg or something
Yep.
from the ruts and shit that they make.
I mean, you take a pack of wild hogs, and they'll tear up acres and acres and acres and acres and acres.
And they breed faster than you can get rid of them.
Oh yeah, they'll have 15 piglets at a time.
Yeah.
Hey, David Evans, type his name in, brother.
Invasive, yeah.
Gee, I wish what's his name was still up, so I can have another guy here with me from Massachusetts. Because then it'd be like, you know, a bunch of people from Michigan, a couple of people from Gears. There's 3 people from Gears State. It's just me. Man within the outdoors. Okay. Hey, you guys, if you want to check out all right, Gear just did the link to it. We'll have to make sure Stevie sees that one too. Maybe Stevie doesn't know that trapping channel. Have you ever seen the enormous earthworms in the mountain of cow shit? No. What I did was we took a path from where up north when I was a kid. There was a trail leading up to the farm. We don't own the farm. Anywho, the cows used to come down, and my dog and my cousin's dog used to round them up for the farm. He wanted to buy my dogs, and my father's like, no, it's my dog. It's my kid's dog. You ain't taking my dog. And so we went up there one day to get the dogs, and I went barefoot. Stupid little. Well, I'm not even a city boy because, well, I am to those people up there, but at the time, I grew up in a time that the town I grew up in only had like 17,000 people in it. So it's not a big, you know, city or anything like that. Anywho, I go waltzing up there with my cousin, and we go by the pasture, and I wasn't paying attention, and all of a sudden I felt this fucking feeling underneath my foot. I looked down, and I just went, and my cousin started laughing. My cousin started laughing his ass off. I pull it out, and you hear that suction sound. It was like coming out of it, you know.
That was a good
And
fresh
like, son of a bitch, I'm like trying to find grass and dirt to get it off, and I'm shaking it. He's like, "Don't get it on me!" I'm like, "I'm gonna kick you in the ass with it. Let's get out of here. Fuck the dogs. Let's get out of here." He goes, "You go back. I'll go get the dogs." I'm like, "All right." So I start walking back, and I'm fucking pissed off. And of course, now every fly and everything known to man sticking to my foot, you know.
Should have come
So I
back
got out
on the
in the
full moon and gathered some shroomage.
Yeah, I was pretty green up there. He does trapping, David. Cool. Thanks for the intel.
Yeah, I just went over to his channel and subscribed.
Man, some of these critters he's got. This one raccoon's just freaking covered in mud, been running in a circle all day in the mud trying to get on the trap.
I can't. Can you put his? Hey, can one of you just put his thing on the inside chat? Is that his that link that Gear sent?
Yeah, I'll put it in here.
All right.
Because I can't type all. I mean, I'll be there for a week trying to type all that.
It's in there, Mikey.
Oh, I can't do it from here either. Jesus Christ. All right. Let me go open up a new window.
Holy shit.
What was this? What's the name on it, guys?
Already. Damn it.
The Man Within 89.
The Man Within Outside. Something like that.
The man.
Let me see if I can
All
find
one word.
The Man Within Outside is the name of his channel. Let me see if I can find the name of the channel again. I just clicked him off.
The Man Within Outdoors.
Man Within Outdoors. That's close enough.
It is what it is.
Yep, I got him. Oh, I love that friggin' his, what do you call it, picture?
Intro.
No, his icon picture
Oh,
of the coyote.
I don't think I would be too good at trapping. Not live traps anyway.
I don't mind the ones in the winter time.
Hey, you got a regular dog? That's funny shit. You got a domestic dog in there.
Shoot, when you was talking about cow patties and stuff like that. When I was a kid, we used to play what we called cow patty football.
Sounds like pumpkin baseball we used to play.
Well, if you stepped in a cow patty, you were automatically tackled.
Have you guys heard of what's her channel name? Let me go back. How do I get to my history?
Oh Lord, don't mash that button, Mikey.
No, I opened up a new window.
Oh, okay.
History. What is her name? I mentioned her last night. Oh, there it is. Hannah Barron. She got 170,000 fucking subscribers. Remember I mentioned her last night about calling her daddy, daddy? And I was trying to figure out whether that was her husband or not. That's what?
Wop babaloo bop. Tutti fruity. Oh, Rudy. That was a nice beverage.
Right.
Oh, strawberry.
Yeah. I can't drink more than one because it'll give me heartburn. But one every now and again does me. My wife will drink 2 beers a day. I drink 2 beers every 6 months. Unless I've got Fireball whiskey.
Fuck, if I could drink 2 beers a day, I'd still be drinking.
Yeah.
David said Hannah and her dad.
Huh?
Hannah and her dad. She does a lot with her dad.
Is it a, okay, but is that her father or is that her boyfriend?
David said dad.
Excuse me.
Okay. Then I
But
stand
she
corrected.
does have a boyfriend also, David said.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I am going to hop out of here. I got to get in the shop early in the morning.
All righty, Georgie.
All right. Good seeing you.
Happy
Enjoy your
Easter.
days.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful
Good night, George.
Sunday.
You
Much
too.
love to you all.
Enjoy.
Brr.
I started saying America as he goes out. America.
Yeah, I saw the David. I saw her and her father noodling with another her friend of hers from YouTube, and I'm like, dude, they're pulling up like 20-pound friggin' um, they're pulling up like 20-pound friggin' cat. Well, I call them catfish. You guys call them blue cats and everything else. But holy Hannah. They actually stick their hands right down a fish's mouth. And then the girl Hannah would take her other hand if the fish is big enough and stick her hand in her forearm all the way through the fucking gills and pull it up out of the water.
Crazy people out there.
No, it's noodling. They're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
That
Oh, it's
hurts
noodling. They're
though.
doing it on purpose.
Have you ever had a catfish bite down on your hand? That hurts.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, the catfish I have don't get that big. They only get about 2 pounds. You know, they're called hornpout up here. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
you guys and wherever else, you guys out there where you are, Dish, and the people down south there that can catch them by the hand. Ours don't get that big up, nowhere near that big up here. And ours have spikes on them. On their dorsal fin is a spike. So when you take it off the hook, you know, so their dorsal fin's like this.
Yeah.
If you go down on it like that, it makes your hand swell. It makes my hand swell up like a balloon anyway.
Yeah, ours has the same thing. Yeah, I know it. It hurts like a mofo.
Yeah. And that's so ours are only little. They're only, like I said, I think the biggest one I ever caught was maybe 2 pounds. But they're still good eating. But I saw them noodling. I mean, I've seen noodling before, but then I seen it on the way she was doing it. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, they seem like good people there, David. Yep. The spikes are covered in bacteria, Wookie told me. That's why.
I'm going to let you guys go and finish up my candle. It was great to jump on and join you for a minute.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
Good night, Lisa.
Good
Night.
night. Night.
Happy Easter.
Thanks, you too.
I'm sorry I was so late tonight, guys.
NASCARs, I have not seen them. So he says, has anyone seen how the IndyCar and NASCAR guys have been racing?
They're racing?
I don't know. I saw something on the news about somebody was in a simulator. I don't know if that's what he means or not.
Yeah, I hadn't realized that they were I hadn't realized that they were doing that. Hey, I'm up to 655. How do I change the what did I do?
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta go on the StreamYard side of it. Is that better? Ha! I'm on the bottom. Yep.
I mean, being on top, it's fine.
Hey, I'm right where I belong, right on the bottom. I'm lazy. You know why? Because I'm there for me.
All about you.
Yep.
Yeah. So, David, I found her. Her channel by accident. But I can't stop watching her videos. She puts out good videos. Whether it's they do the hog hunting and everything. They're building a barn, but
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is. It's on my bucket list. I have to. I have to go. I have to go. I have to go hog hunting before I croak.
Yeah.
You know,
You should totally come down here. I'll go hog hunting with you.
it's funny because I had my nephew used to live down there. Now he lives up here with his father. My cousin's kid was living down in Missouri. Somewheres I have no idea. But snipe hunting, what is that? Explain to me what snipe hunting is, because I'm not even being funny. I've never heard that term before. Misery. I got that from you, Dave. I'm just glad you're back to Dave Evans, is what all I'm saying, bro. So what's snipe hunting? Help me out.
Well, in Texas, snipe hunting is you sit there and you take some asshole you really don't want to go hunting with, get them all prepped and excited for it, and then you ditch them and make them walk back by themselves. The farther you go out, the better it is.
Well, Gear's laughing now, so we sure that's what it is? You know how Gear is.
I don't know. Every time I've taken somebody snipe hunting, it's because I'm going to be an asshole and make them walk back.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a snipe as far as I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So Gear's just being mean to me?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Gear, why would you be mean to me, man?
He's
All
been
right,
in
you guys, I'm taking you
quarantine too long.
I'm taking you for a walk.
All right.
I'm taking you for a walk.
I ain't going to take you snipe hunting, but I'll take you
What's
hog
that?
hunting.
Everything all right? Okay. Oh. You would think I would just turn the light on, make my life easier. As I'm getting old.
Hey, Vanessa Kitty.
What did he say? You need to hold a big.
You need to hold the
Big
bag
bag.
open along the ground, and I'll come back around and chase the snipe into the bag. But you never come back.
David Evans, leave me in the woods and run away. Why would you do that? Have you not heard about me getting turned around in the woods every time I go out in them? Right, Dish?
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
Wait a minute. Didn't Georgie say it was 15 hours to them and 11 hours to him?
I think so.
So Georgie's only 4 hours away from Missouri? Does that make sense?
I don't know where Georgie is. You're about 1,300 miles from me.
Georgie's in North or South Carolina, one or the other.
He's in North Carolina.
North Carolina. 11 hours. No, because I can make it to Virginia. Yeah, that's about right. Because I can make it to Maryland in like 7 hours. Without that there's no traffic, I could probably do it in 6.5. You know?
Yeah.
If I drive to Michigan by myself, it only takes me 8. If I drive with the kids, it takes me 12.
Right? Exactly. Really? See, now I thought that was a far ride too, a further ride. Well, it took me. Well, we did it overnight, so we left Massachusetts. We drove to just outside of Buffalo, Bata something, way up north somewhere in New York. And then we followed Route 90 and we drove to Ohio. But when my cousin goes from Ohio to New Hampshire, and he does it straight through, he tells me it's 15 and a half hours. Because he lives in Chillicothe. He lives in southern Ohio. He's like an hour and a half away from Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville.
Louisville.
Yep.
Bull.
Louisville. God damn, it's cold out here tonight too.
And I got my window
What is-
open. It's nice.
30. What's the bank light say? The bank light says 30 something, 38, 37, something like that. That's 2 nights in a row. It's been cold as hell.
Yeah, it's a little bit
I
cold
want
here
it to be
too.
cold. I want it to be cold during the day and not be raining. So that way this yard work doesn't seem as exhausting.
Good night, Snow Zeus. Batavia. Thank you, Snow Zeus. Much appreciated. Correct. I stayed in Batavia. We'll talk to you soon, Snow Zeus. Yeah, but I don't. Because I know when I drove to Daytona, I think it took me, I don't know, 21 hours, something like that. But when I took my kids to see my sister, she's only like 3.5 hours away. You know, well, now she isn't, but at the time she was in Vermont, she was. And anywho, my wife says, "You gonna stop anytime soon?" I go, "Yeah, when I get to the house." Why? She goes, "Well, you think the kids might want to stretch their legs?" I go, "Stretch your legs." I said, "What?" She goes, "Michael, they can't ride in the car this long." I'm like, "Why? They have to go to the bathroom or something?" And my daughter says, "You have to go to the bathroom, Dad?" "Yeah, me too." And I'm like, "Oh, Jesus." So my wife's like, "What do you?" I said, "Honey, you know I don't stop. I piss in the cup and everything while I'm driving. Just off I go." So yeah, I could probably make it down there quicker if I go by myself.
Every time I turned around when we were moving from Michigan to here, my son would sit there and be like, he just peed an hour ago. All of a sudden, Mom, I gotta pee. Can you hold it? Not really. Okay, hold on. And so I'd stop at a gas station. That way I could just go ahead and top off whatever needed on the gas tank and we can just keep on going. And I'd sit there and be like, okay, are you sure you're good? Yes. Okay. Hour and a half down the road, Mom, I gotta pee. Are you freaking kidding me?
Gear, it's cold enough down there. You have to put your plants in or cover them. That sucks. I thought it was warm down where you people are.
It's been getting a little cold, a little too cold
I'm
for
sorry.
plants. I have my window open.
You people.
You people.
Exactly, Garrett. No, kid, you can't have anything to drink. Shut up. I'm trying to get there.
I'm driving. What's the matter with you people? What you mean by you people?
You people.
Oh, now I can sit in a nice, comfy couch instead of my computer chair. Oh. But now I have to flip back and forth to the freezing right on in a few nights. Oh wow, Gear, that sucks. It's supposed to freeze and may snow. Now, David, are you in gear in the north part of the state, south part of the state, west, east? And what football team comes out of Missouri, anyways? Oh yeah, Ole Miss. No, just kidding.
I don't keep up with football in any state, so I can't tell you.
Isn't Kansas City in Missouri?
I don't know. I just got here.
I would say yes.
It ain't near me. I don't know.
Oh, see that? I'm near Kansas City, wherever that is. I have no clue where the Chiefs champs. Yeah. Oh, here we go, David Evans. David, I've known you for a long time. Don't tease me. The kid's good, though. I'll give you that. The kid's going to be good. Now I'm pissed dish because we'll never see another Tom Brady, what's his name, Super Bowl matchup.
I know it. I was thinking the same thing when he quit, or he didn't quit, but you know what I mean, moved to another team. I was like, well, that matchup's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, they'll play each other again, maybe in the next 2 years, but you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they're both in the same conference, but
Right.
they're not for the. I wanted them to play in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
You know. So gears east of Springfield. Cool. Cool. We have a guy. Ever since I was a kid, there's been a family that's had a place up on the lake that where I go north in New Hampshire. And ever since I was a kid, I'd see this license plate, and I go, Dad, do you see that license plate on the cars? I go, it's from South Carolina. And these people drive up every weekend, and then they take their 2 weeks vacation or whatever. But they drive up every weekend. They leave their house on Thursday night or Thursday afternoon or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then they leave at like 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. They've been doing it for years. Every weekend driving to New Hampshire from North Carolina, either north or South Carolina, one or the other. Every weekend
Wow.
in the summertime. Pete Nascars, you're down there too?
P. NASCAR's is in Indiana.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Way south of heaven.
Yeah, see, his teams, they cheat this. They pump in noise.
Yeah.
The Packers don't cheat, though. I've been many hours in Urbana at the Dallas County Speedway. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, one of these days, I gotta take a road trip. Definitely gonna have to take a road trip. You know?
Yeah.
Get out of the Northeast. Again. I haven't traveled in a while. I haven't been out of I haven't been out of New England in a long time. the wife wants to go to Florida. Take the kids to Florida, and I'm like, ugh.
Why?
Oh, so she can stand in line at a fucking get on a ride. And did I tell you they want to do it in the summer? I go, why the hell do you want to go down there in the summer? Too goddamn hot.
Oh yeah, it'll be hot as all get out.
And I don't do good in the heat. I asked my wife one time, I says, when am I at my worst? When it's humid outside or when I'm sick? She goes, oh, that's a toss up. She goes, that's a toss up. I plan to travel soon. I follow a lot of people traveling in vans, Mikey. Stevie has a van too.
True.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to be tied up in it. This whole homeschooling and quarantine, Mama needs a vacation.
Right.
Yeah, I go out of my goddamn tree. I spend most of my time outside when I'm here. Like I'll go out, sit in my car, I'll go out, sit on the porch, I'll go for, because I can't walk, like miles. I mean, I could. It's just that my back starts bothering me when I walk too far.
Yeah.
That's like when I go hunting. I'll walk a half a mile or so, and then I'll sit for 2 hours, 3 hours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get up and I'll start walking again. Or the only time I walk without, but I suffer afterwards. It's the weirdest thing, right? So, Dish, you might identify with this. So, if I'm stalking a deer, right,
Mm-hmm.
and I know I've gone, a long distance, I don't feel anything until I get back to the car when I'm all done for the day.
Oh
And
yeah.
then my back is just, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's the weirdest thing because I'll be here and she'll want to take a walk around the park or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts bothering me. I have to sit on a bench. You know what I mean? It's just the
Yeah.
weirdest thing.
Yeah, that is weird.
She thinks it's because my mind isn't on my back hurting. She thinks it's because it's almost like it's almost sort of kind of like if you hurt, your adrenaline takes over. You don't feel it type thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That could very well be. And I
She
mean,
thinks,
you're not walking on dirt, are you? When you're on the park, you're on cement.
yeah, I'm on concrete. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be part of it too.
But even the last day I went hunting and I sat in my buddy's tree stand, which I'll never do again without a fucking harness. Um, wow, was that just his other tree stand had a nice bigger, it was a bigger platform, you
Mm.
know.
Yeah.
This one wasn't. I was only 20 feet up, but still. But anyway, um, I sat. I sat in that fucking thing for, I don't know, 6 hours, 7 hours. I don't know what the hell it was. I didn't think I was getting out of the tree. I thought he was going to have to shoot me. You know?
Yeah.
Get his butt on it ASAP. Oh, me?
You should get one, P. NASCARs. Get you some bass fishing on.
Yeah.
The Boat entrances around me are locked up.
Fish on!
You can't even get through the gate to go put your boat in the water.
Isn't that nice?
It's so wonderful. Just
Yeah.
perfect time to go fishing, and they lock up the freaking gates to go put the boat on.
I haven't fished from a boat in years. Well, Mike, I used to love taking my canoe.
I want a canoe or a kayak so fucking bad. Like,
Kayak.
it'd be great.
I've only been in a kayak once or twice, but I'd rather a canoe. I don't even know why. Unless it's windy, because then I wind up down the other end of the lake and I'm fucked.
Right.
You know? All right, listen. This is what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna get out of here. But before I go, I'm gonna say thanks and to you guys. I know it was late when I posted this. You guys have nobody to thank but Dish and Gunpowder Beauty for me having this here chat tonight.
Well, thank you, Mikey. It was a good one.
Yeah, we
Yes,
had
thank
fun. I just have to go down and kill it this way, I guess. Right? I can't kill it from my phone. And it was cool to see David Evans tonight. It was cool to see everybody that came in, but especially those who I haven't seen in quite some time. And my Timberwookie, Biker Bob. I mean, Dish, when's the last time you seen Biker Bob?
It's been a couple years.
You know? So it's cool to see him. You know? But anyway, listen, we're going to get out of here. And I want to say thanks a million. You guys have a great Easter. Have a good Passover, whatever you're doing. Just try to have a good one. You know, it sucks that we're all stuck in the house. It sucks that we're not doing what we want to do, but hey, it'll end sometime, hopefully. All right. Listen, you guys take care, and we'll see you all next week.
Night all.
Good night, y'all.